everybody, and welcome to Conscious Living. I am Corinne Cavanaugh, and this is Darcy.
I'm Darcy Cavanaugh.
Yeah, and we're known as the Conscious Couple. And as you can see, we have our masks on. It's obviously we live in the same house and we're together, but it's part of what we want to talk about today. So what we want to talk about today is healthy living.
Healthy living.
So now we got to take these off because, they're hot.
I was going to say, do you want to live this way for the next few months, few years, or for the rest of your life this way? Or would you prefer
or do you want to be this way?
Oh, finally I can see you.
Oh my gosh. They're so hot. Oh. Aren't they though? But yes. We do it because we need to do it and to protect our loved ones as well, right?
Yeah, we do. We do.
So
let's talk about healthy living.
Okay, well.
Want to start?
Darcy can start.
No.
Do you know
Corey's
what?
very fluent in healthy living and eating habits and
it's so important. It always has been important, and it always is important. But I really feel that Darcy and I really feel that right now healthy living is so imperative. And when you listen to the news about, COVID and the flu and cold season, no one really talks about, hey.
Yeah, they talk about physical distancing. They talk about wearing a mask, which we all have to do because that will help with reducing the numbers for COVID.
Yeah.
But nobody talks about living healthy.
How about you just get outside and get some fresh air? How about you go for a 10-minute walk outside even, or a half an hour, or cut down on the amount of sugar you put in your body. Maybe lose 5 or 10 pounds. There's so many things that we can do to live a healthier lifestyle and to boost and keep our immune system strong.
We all don't have to pound it out in the gym and do a 10K run every day.
Because we're all busy.
Yeah.
We're all busy.
Are.
We and you have to fit it in. And hey, we're all real people. Some days maybe we can't get it in, but it's what you do consistently, right? And I mean, I think for us, we can share what our secret sauce is for healthy living. And so, Darce, why don't you just,
on off days or every second day, Corinne and I like to go for a stroll, but more of a walk in the countryside, do some grounding, and we can talk about grounding and mental health as well, not just physical health.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
We'll get into that. But we like to do that, the days that are super cold and windy.
Well, then we go downstairs. Yeah, we have equipment.
Get on the elliptical, but our preference is actually to just go out for a walk and let Mother Nature be our filter.
Yeah, nature is very grounding. And I mean, look at it. When you go to large cities, I'll use New York as an example, Central Park, there's so many people that are attracted to that area because nature in itself is so soothing. And it's just, it's grounding, it's calming. And, that, like Darcy said, we prefer to walk outside. And it's so important just to have that sunlight on your face, to smell that fresh air. And like I said, whether you live in large cities like New York, get yourself to a park like Central Park or somewhere where you can be around nature. If you live by the ocean, get to the beach. Even if you can't get out and do those things, just sit on your backyard and sit outside. Just get air.
Yeah, get out of the house.
Get out of the house. Fresh air. I'm telling you, we're all in our homes more right now, and that recycled air does not help cold and flu season and COVID. It does not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Getting into mental health as well.
Yeah.
All this physical distancing, and I think they correctly called it the right name initially, is social distancing. And we as humans need to be socially connected. We need to be in contact with human beings, and really for us, we love to be around people, and COVID is restricting us from being around people,
as I'm sure it is with everybody listening here today. I mean,
It plays on our mental psyche.
It really, really does. And, with government imposing restrictions on, gyms and whatnot, it is really great that a lot of these businesses are pivoting and doing like online classes, Zoom classes. So at least you can be at home and still keep active, because that's what's so important for our mental health right now. And how fortunate are we that we have like social media and stuff like that. I mean, just think about when our ancestors and our generations ago, through all the wars and that, they were so isolated. I mean, at least now we can get on with all you people and just personally get on with our family and friends, and we can see each other and talk. I mean, that's huge.
That's huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyways, and you know what? And as far as kind of more of what we do, depending on what your budget is, but we prefer to eat mainly organic food, very minimally processed food.
Low inflammation food.
Right, like low carb, right? And if you do eat carbs, eat low glycemic carbs, which means it doesn't raise your insulin, your blood sugar levels. And that's like your quinoa and your couscous and like butternut squash or spaghetti squash or whatever. Yeah. But it's just being more aware of what you put in your mouth. Watch how much soda you drink.
What goes between your gums?
Oh my gosh.
Right?
And I mean, hey, we like to have our donuts and our pizza and our burgers and our wine and our rum. But
we call them our mental meals.
Mental meals. That's what our oldest son calls them.
It's not what you do once in a while. It's what you do every day.
Yeah. So if you try your best during the week, and like for Darcy and I, on Saturday, that's our cheat day. And it's amazing. It's like whatever we want, we eat. Chocolate bars, ice cream,
hamburgers,
pizza. Fries, pizza. And then I'll tell you what, after that, it's like, we just want to get back to eating.
It shocks your body and it says, I don't want that anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what works for us.
Yeah, that's what works for us, right? But and then also another thing, supplementation. So vitamin D, huge for immune system, just to keep it strong. So, we take vitamin D, we take like an adrenal supplement. Your adrenals are super important. And if those are run down, and especially they would be right now.
Stress depletes
it. So if you can
your adrenals.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Go and get some really good vitamin B.
Vitamin B,
supplements.
yes. Yeah,
Darcy takes
oral vitamin B supplements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you want to do more, you can go to a naturopath. I do this as well. And I get IV therapy. And it's just tons of vitamin C, magnesium, and B vitamins. And it's awesome. It's really good for keeping your energy levels up too.
I know, Corinne, you're not a scientist, you're not a doctor, but
it's just our secret sauce. It's what works for us.
You're well researched.
I love that kind of stuff. Yeah. Like I just can go and research that, and I've always been that way, right?
Yes.
So our boys, they're like, oh my God, Mom, really? Like you're talking about this and that, and I'm like, one day you're gonna be wishing that you listen more.
You're
right?
a wealth of information. I love that. Yeah. Awesome.
And what else do we do, Darce?
Well, I was going to say,
how about we think about positive thinking and how quickly you bounce back to hurdles and how you pivot. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. Well, where do you want to start? This is just on a really high level, but life throws us curveballs. COVID has been a curveball.
It's not easy for anybody.
And again, if you can get yourself out of thinking that you're in a rut, do a pivot and try to think some positive or take some positive out of anything that life throws you, especially right now, because stress just it keeps you in that rut. Whether you're stressed about getting COVID, whether you're stressed about
work,
employment,
money, obviously, children, parents.
So many things.
Yes.
So, just trying to set, Corinne and I, when we wake up in the morning, we set positive intentions every day. It's something you got to consciously think about and make it part of your day.
That's right. Just like, okay, I've got to, just like brushing your teeth every day or flossing. It's something you have to be consistent at and keep working at it. And if you forget to do it sometimes, you just jump right back on the bandwagon and do it again, right?
Yes.
And is it easy? Heck no. And you know what? And we're all people. Like I've said a few times already now. It's, you know what? Everybody is allowed to have some days where they just want to curl up with their blankie and watch Netflix all day. And,
of course.
you know,
you can't be positive all the time.
You can't.
Right?
But, you know, okay, allow yourself a day or two, but then get back on that horse and just keep going and keep doing those consistent things that you know will help your mind be positive and stay positive. And
yes.
And on that note, I just want to say, you know, social media and what you follow is your choice. And you can have social media work for you, or it can work against you. For myself, my feeds are seriously, they're all positive. I follow influencers that are just, it's positive. It's good quotes. It's, this is what I'm doing for healthier living. I really don't focus on a lot of the crap out there, because what you read also creates havoc with your mind.
Bet. If
right?
you think positive, you do positive. You think negative, you go down the negative path.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah. And you know what? And right now, I tell you, and we tell this to, you know, our boys. Nathan's 24. Well, he'll be 24 at the end of December.
Yeah.
Justin is 17, 18 in May. And, you know, as hard as it is for the adults, it's really hard for the teenagers right now. And some days it's really hard to find a positive. And,
right.
And you know,
our youngest is you know, dating a girl, and with the restrictions that are out here.
Yeah.
You know, it's difficult for those two to get together.
It is.
So relationships are challenged.
The relationships are challenged.
Yeah.
And, you know, and we tell our kids, you know, when it's a really hard day, you always have something to be grateful for.
Yes.
Like, you really, really do. Even if, like, just think of 5 things that you're grateful for. 5.
Yeah.
And some days it may be really hard. But you know what? Even opening your eyes in the morning and being able to breathe is something to be grateful for.
Yes.
You know, and on those days where it's hard to find those 5, that is one. And that is an important one.
Yeah.
You know, it's just how it's how you look at it. And
perceptions.
We're not perfect.
Well,
good Lord.
Yeah.
We have our issues just like everybody else.
Right.
And, you know, part of us being the conscious couple is we are aware of many things that are going on in our world, and we just really feel that it's our duty and it's our privilege to share our what we do, what we find works for us. You know, we've been married 27 years.
Yes.
And it's not easy.
I robbed the cradle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But you know, it's just how you have to look at things.
Yes.
So
yes.
I don't know. And one thing that we really do to keep ourselves mentally healthy and mind clarity and
physically healthy
is our GSH Plus product.
GSH Plus.
And
Salvation Nutraceuticals is what it's under. We label it as the ultimate glutathione. You know, glutathione, really, really, really big word. But what it is it's crazy. It's your body's own master antioxidant. So all that is it glutathione in your body attacks free radicals, pathogens, bacteria
and viruses.
What's relevant today? Viruses, right?
Right.
So anyhow, this glutathione-based product, actually it isn't glutathione-based. We've discovered a way to trigger the production of glutathione in our bodies. So our bodies naturally produce it, but it's normally depleted through stress, through
disease,
sicknesses, inflammation. So we've come out with a product that will actually boost, build, maintain, strengthen, and keep a strong immune system because it produces more glutathione.
And you know what? Anybody can take it. You don't have to be sick before you take it. You can take it and just keep you and augment your health, right? It basically, we're kind of saying from 12 years old and up, because it's a tablet, and kids with swallowing and everything. But and it doesn't interact with medication. It's something that your body naturally produces. So yeah, it's great. It's superior absorption, increased energy, mind clarity, helps regulate blood sugars, muscle strength and endurance. We're finding a lot of our athletes and people that are really on a workout, they're finding really great results with it. But we just really want to say that is another big thing that we do. And so our boys take it.
Yeah, GSH Plus.
Yeah.
Really what it does is just complement healthy living.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
And if you're interested in it, you can't just go to a store and buy it. It's online. We take online orders. It's www.salvationnutra.com.
Nutra.com.
Yeah. And on social media. So Instagram is Salvation Nutra. And on Facebook, we're Salvation Nutraceuticals, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I always forget sometimes, but
no worries.
Anyway, so that's one thing too that we incorporate into our healthy living, and you know what? And it's not only what you eat, your exercise, your supplements, your mindset. It's also connecting with your loved ones. And you know, as we said, it's hard to physically do that, but here we are sitting with all of you. Do what we're doing with you.
Sharing our experiences.
Get on a Zoom call.
Yes,
and you know, have a drink with your friends or have a coffee or...
You bet.
You know, just reaching out to your family and friends and just talking really helps too, right? And so I'm going to talk on behalf of Darcy, but I think one thing that we would really like for you guys to do today is, you know, send somebody a text and say, hey, I'm thinking of you today. You know, I love you. I appreciate you in my life. You know, a text or a phone call or do a Zoom visit. It really will make you feel better. Yeah. And you might brighten their day. Yeah. Right? So, and that makes you feel good. That's part of healthy living.
I love the way you think.
Anyways, you know what? I think that's about it for today.
I think so.
And do you know what we're doing today? We're going skiing with our two boys today. We're all in one home. Yes. So we're all going to go, and we live in Canada.
Practice our health and wellness.
Yeah.
Our healthy living.
We live in Western Canada.
Yeah, we do.
And how far are we from the mountains? 3 hours?
3 hours away.
3 hours. So we bought all new ski equipment. Yeah. And thank goodness the ski resorts are open this year because they closed last year. And our boys have been dying to go skiing. Like, they're on us all the time.
Yes.
So part of our Christmas present was skis.
So.
And we're
going to go out and enjoy that.
Yeah.
Right?
Fresh air.
Yeah.
Some exercise.
Yeah. Outdoors.
Sunshine.
The sun is shining. Snow's on the ground.
Some nice clean air.
Yeah.
So I encourage you guys, right?
Yes.
Just, everybody's busy. Just whatever you can do. Take
some time out of your day.
Whatever you can do.
Yeah. Yeah. To complement your health and wellness.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
So stay tuned. You know, Darcy and I are kind of planning on jumping on here a couple times a month.
Yeah.
I have my own show as well. It's Style by Corinne. And I try and get on, you know, as often as I can. It's been a while, but you know what? Life gets busy. No excuse, right? No excuse. We're saying no excuses.
Yeah, you would think we would have time being kind of stuck in our homes.
Yeah, but Darcy, we run quite a few businesses. So you know, sometimes we get caught up with that too.
Yes.
But it's an honor and a privilege to be here, and thank you for having us join you today.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for viewing what we had to say, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Now, glutathione is a big word, but it's the body's own master antioxidant. So it's a scavenger for free radicals, for bacteria, and what's relevant now, viruses. This is new to the marketplace. There's no other product on the market that has the ingredient nacet.
And basically, nacet increases the production of that glutathione that is in our body already to strengthen and enhance our immune system and keep it strong. Elevated sense of well-being. Supports muscle strength and endurance. Cognitive function. Powerful liver support. Energy. Helps blood sugar regulation. Superior bioavailability of key ingredients.
One of your best defenses against COVID is a strong immune system. Taking GSH Plus as a daily supplement does all that. And now we have the product out on the marketplace.